Yeah.
almost, in the way that you had to keep some sort of rhythm to it, which is interesting because when the players are using the controllers, the what are they called? Nintendo controller Pro pads, maybe the Wii U Pro pad. When they're up to speed, moving at a good velocity.
Fly.
Don't pronounce your T's.
Fuck these. Water. I like water.
What? And yeah, it seemed pretty interesting.
What?
Like you saw him tapping. He was controlling that little buzzy flying thing where the others were controlling 5 player co-op in the same room. We can imagine
Couch co-op.
Obviously, yeah, couch co-op. It's good to see, and it's good to see a game that's like a virtual 2D side scroller to be on the press conference that they spent. It's good to see that Ubisoft are still supporting that kind of stuff.
It is like, it looks like a really good game. Like the graphics blew me away when I saw them. I haven't played Rayman Origins.
Yeah,
I haven't played that yet. I want to play it.
It's on. I think it's on Vita.
Is it on Vita?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god, then.
Or at least it's come to Vita. Well, I think it is, but
I think it's coming. I'll have a look.
yeah, it's come to my 3DS, but I don't know if it's already on Vita. Anyway, moving on. They showed off what other games did they show off? They showed off. Of course, they announced a Zombie U game. Zombie U.
Based in London.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting. I would like to see a London 28 Days Later game. And
28 days, boob.
It's they only showed a CG trailer, of course, so we didn't see much of it. But
they showed some gameplay as well, but that wasn't that.
But very quick snippets, and I'm interested. It actually used to be that Killer Freaks game that it showed off last year. Killer Freaks, which people weren't so excited about, and then they changed it into a zombie game halfway down the line, maybe. So yeah, it may turn out well. They're talking about how you can die pretty easily in that game, and
it's one basically boom and you're dead, which I'm happy about.
And I heard if you die, you kind of become someone else, another survivor.
So a bit like the old Rainbow Six games.
Yeah. Well, anyway, is there anything else that we should be talking about? No.
Not really, apart from the Marvel Avengers battle, but do we want to talk about the next game? I'm with you, but it's gonna be crap.
Xbox on.
Spider-Man
jump.
Off. Oh, can you do that with Xbox? Just say Xbox off with the Kinect. If you could, that'd be so annoying.
Imagine you accidentally say it. Or, oh damn it, Xbox off. What?
No, shit, no.
Anyway,
they're also bringing Need for Speed Most Wanted to
PS3 conference now.
Yeah.
This one fared a little bit better than the Xbox conference, but they still had to kind of be as wide as possible, so they did show off some casual stuff that kind of made me go, not for me, even though it was pretty interesting. Wonderbook.
No, Wonderbook.
And they were
Quantic
also
Dream's
pushing...
new game.
Oh, that's right, Quantic Dream's new game.
It's amazing. It's like kind of...
It does. Ellen Page is actually the actress. She's, anyone's who's seen Juno in Inception would have known who she is. She's a pretty good actress. I haven't seen Juno, but I've seen her in Inception. I love that movie. Inception is a very good film.
Yeah, it is.
She was very good in... You haven't seen Inception, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
It's really good.
You know I don't watch movies.
Aye. And yeah, she was a pretty good actress in it. And I think she could do a good job here. So yeah, Beyond. Don't get confused.
Beyond Two Souls.
Don't get confused with the IGN podcast.
Beyond Two Souls and Beyond. Beyond Two Souls and Beyond.
Yeah, it's about this girl who has a connection with the Beyond.
And she's like telekinetic and cheat.
I wouldn't say well.
Didn't you see the trailer?
Aye, she was kind of in that blue bubble, and when she was jumping off the train, yeah. We won't really understand her powers until we actually get to see more of the game. But it seems pretty interesting. But for the most part, it's like, well, if you saw the trailer, she started talking to this other ghost.
Yeah, so there's
there's this ghost that's probably following her, maybe that maybe tells her about stuff. Like it told her about the SWAT guys that are coming in And
And,
it's a game that's that takes place over 15 years.
She's got the cops after her as well through the thing.
We'll find out more. Maybe she's escaped from some sort of lab because she was kind of bald, almost buzz cut. So maybe she was in some sort of lab, and then there was a scar. So maybe they were opening up her brain. Because the police officer. By the way, his face looked amazing. That was the most amazing looking face I've ever seen. No.
Gay.
Right, there's a scar.
Gay march.
He said that there was a scar on the back of her head. So yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see how things turn out, and I like seeing interesting. So yeah, how would you say interesting in Espanol? No,
I have no idea.
yeah,
Ask a unicorn.
very good film. No, a game.
Yeah, very good film. Like,
We did see some gameplay. Like, if you looked closely in the trailer, there was some changes in gameplay. If you notice really quickly, like maybe you saw that she was maybe controlling the SWAT person, like taking over a SWAT person's mind, maybe. And overall, yeah, it looked good. And it is definitely taking place over a 15-year period, because like one shot she had hair, and the other shot she's kind of buzz cut, and the other shot she's got longer hair. Who knows? And who knows? Yes. Quantum Gene knows.
they do.
Moving on, they showed off PlayStation All Stars. They didn't show anything new other than two new characters.
They showed you had three like a combo bar, and then you kill, and then to get points, and then the less deaths you have, the more points you get.
They already showed that off. So.
They announced it for Vita.
Yeah, well, that was already announced before the conference.
Yeah, but
you need to be up to date with things, I think. No, never mind.
I'm not gonna watch a conference after looking at a bunch of things about it.
So, of course, they announced new characters. Big Daddy and Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake was an obvious choice. Big Daddy was a bit of a surprise.
I reckon they basically announced Ratchet and Clank as well, because the level they're playing on has a Captain Cork, I believe his name is.
No, I know how it works is that the levels have been taken from these PlayStation games.
Yeah,
and they kind of merged them with other games as well. So they merged God of War with Ratchet and Clank. So they merged Metropolis, which included Captain Quark, and so they haven't actually really announced, because I saw.
They basically have, because they're not going to have a PlayStation game without Ratchet and Clank, one of the biggest PlayStation characters.
They will have Ratchet and Clank will be in the game for one thing. Like, it'd be weird not to, but. I have seen other levels. Like, there was a level where there was Buzz and Little Big Planet. So if they showed off those levels, it must be they're announcing a new Buzz game. No, it doesn't mean that doesn't mean anything. Like, they could be announcing anything. There's a chance that they will be doing more Ratchet and Clank games, but maybe not Insomniac. But that doesn't mean anything. That I don't think so, because it seems a little too vague, I think. But it looks good. I'm actually excited for it. Anyone who likes Smash Bros. Brawl, who cares if it's a clone of that? It's still going to be a great game, I think. And it's good to see that Sony are branching out with third-party characters. So there will be more because some of the characters, even though they will probably include characters from PlayStation exclusives, some of them are a bit weird. Like I don't know how a Killzone character could be in this goofy fighting arena. They could
Kratos?
do that.
Kratos in there.
I think he works because he's not realistic in any way. But I'm just saying, like, it's good to see that they're branching out to third party characters, and it looks quite fun. Like, it looks really, really fun. The way the game works though seems a bit weird. Like, your attacks don't do damage, you just build up this AP meter that you use for your special attacks, and it's your specials that kill these characters. So I found that a bit weird, because the thing about Smash Brothers is that you get feedback when you hit someone. When you hit someone, you're like, alright, I'm doing damage on this guy. In this game, I can imagine that being a bit of a problem, but I would assume there'd be options to tweak gameplay modes so that, say it's not about your supers, it's about health. I can imagine them doing that.
I can't.
I can. Like, Smash Brothers gave you options and tweaking gameplay, so I can imagine this one doing that as well. It'd be awkward playing a fighting game that didn't do that. give you options on how you can tweak your game. And a game as crazy as this, I can imagine it giving you a ton of options. It'd be a miss if they didn't. So yeah, really fun. Looking forward to it. Then they showed off, of course,
crossplay DLCs.
Yeah. They also showed off Far Cry popped up and they unveiled this co-op. The co-op didn't seem too interesting.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
I can imagine it being fun, but as a demo, it didn't really set my balls on fire. See,
would anything?
A good E3
apart
demo.
From the kerosene and lighter.
Assassin's Creed did. Oh, that's right. Assassin's Creed also made an appearance. I think Ubisoft is everyone's bitches. I think Ubisoft is a bitch to every game because they've been in every conference. They're on the Nintendo one. They're on the Xbox one. They're on the. They're just a prostitute now. They're just popping up in every conference, showing off games. And of course, they announced that Far Cry DLC is exclusive to PlayStation and coming first to PlayStation. So it's It's good to see that Sony might be trying to outdo Xbox in some ways. And then we should move on to their other games, which was God of War.
Yeah,
God of War Ascension. I'm a fan of the God of War series.
The Hydra.
Yeah, we assume it's a Hydra. It may be the Kraken. Maybe it's Kraken. Who knows?
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's dead.
Well, it's tentacles, not necessarily heads.
Be quiet.
So it might be a Kraken of some sort. And yeah, it looked beautiful for one thing. Like, I thought God of War 3 was like pushing it in some ways, and this was like, wow. The detail and the gore is pretty detailed. Like, he was stabbing the tentacle thing and blood was dripping down on Kratos and it was sticking on there, and Kratos of course is really detailed as a human with the textures and stuff, and the art style is also great. Like the way the monster design is amazing. Like the elephant creature looked really cool, and so did the big horned goat kind of thing looked really good as well. What were your thoughts?
No. I haven't replayed any of the God of War games.
You're not your God of War is like COD to me. No wait, sorry, that didn't make sense.